Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's Dokkan battle video, we are going to be taking on Bardock's little story event that we've got going on, where you need to go through and try to beat as many of Frieza's enemies as you can. And the way you do that is by taking pure Saiyans in and just giving it a whirl, trying to see what all we can't get accomplished and get done. So here, as you can see, I've got the two STR LR Brolys, the Easy A Broly, along with I brought Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Vegeta mainly because of his active skill. I did bring along Kaba just to make sure that I was able to get enough damage dealing for everybody else but the Brolys, and then obviously just went ahead and brought in the STR Vegito, and the reason why I brought him was because he does have that opportunity for a double super attack. So really wanted to try to get that to go through, so we'll go ahead and jump in. The whole entire point behind all of this is really to try to make sure that you're trying to kill everybody as quickly as possible. So on the first time around, you've got, or turns, I guess it would be turn or phase, there's a total of 5 phases. So you have to kill 25 enemies. First one you go through and you're going to get 3 turns. The second one you get 3 turns, and then you only get 2 turns for 4 and 5, and then only 1 turn on phase 6. So as you can see here, Broly just absolutely devastates these guys. I mean, you're dealing, you know, that 4 to 5 million, or really at 5 million, well 4 million if it's not a crit. But that's phase 1 done, or turn 1 done. So able to go through the first phase. Now as you can see, you still have 9 charges remaining. So here, just trying to figure out exactly the best way to go through and get everything taken care of. Now, one thing you want to try to figure out is that realistically, even if you went all the way maxed out, you're going to be going with, let's see here, it'd be 6, 10, 11 turns. So 11 turns is the max that you would actually take on this event. So you have to keep that a little bit in mind. Now, as you can see, they're doing some pretty decent damage with these guys here. Pure Saiyans and the Mono type, and you have 1 for every type. So here, this is STR. We've got 1 for AGL, Tech, Intelligence, and Physical that we're going to have to take in people to be able to take it on. So as you can see here, I mean, that was kind of hard. You know, I only killed 2 of the guys. And so here I actually ended up bringing Whis, mainly because of the fact that I wanted to get the additional key. I wanted to have no fear about making sure that I was able to get the key aspect on these guys. So here, just hoping that I could deal as much damage as I possibly can. And STR Broly is really the king of this. I mean, he's going to turn around and do some different things. Not to mention taking in the right items. You want to make sure that you're taking in Limo, who changes certain key spheres to strength and then gives you plus 5% attack for each STR key sphere that you pick up. And then Bulma is nice because she gives you 25% attack for 5 turns for all of your units. So very important to make sure you're taking the Mono change that gives you the plus 5, and then the Bulma. Now, I messed up on my run here, as you can see, because I did not actually turn around and throw up the Bulma right away. I mean, it's you've got 2 of them, so you might as well just burn them. Maybe not necessarily turn 1 if you've got a nice setup, because you want to make sure that these guys die. So here I'm dealing, you know, this is actually the friend unit that I'm dealing 6, 7 million on. So hey, not a problem there. So you do want to make sure you're paying attention to what units you're dealing with. So here we're on. This must be phase 4. So I think there's one more phase after this. And when it comes down to it, also your active skills, you want to make sure that you're using the active skills of units that you're coming, because it's essentially a free kill. So even if I had just 4 units, 4 pure Saiyan units that are able to turn around and actually do some damage, you want to make sure that you're trying to get them to take out as many people as possible. So want full abilities to do that. Now here, I mean, Kaba I just completely messed up on. It almost cost me the run. Because I just got 1 orb, not thinking, crap, I needed to make sure he's getting plenty of orbs to make sure I'm getting that taken care of. So Broly, he was able to get his AT key off and then turn around and get his additional super attack after that. Really want to try to keep him at about the 12 so that way he gets 2 additional attack alls. And then here, 10 million, nice little hit, but at the same time it was very, very close. And I thought that I only had like 6 charges left total. So when I was here, I was like, well, crap, I only got 3 charges remaining. I'm not going to be able to beat this. Like, there's no way. So here, I think, yeah, I went on through, was able to just beat him up. And then next round, I'm able to turn around and say, oh, yeah, that's right, I can start using some items. So difficult when you're trying to do multiple things while you're playing Dokkan. Just not even paying attention to stuff. So, again, Broly just continues to lay waste, get us off that turn. Now, this one, notice I only have 3 charges remaining. So here I got to make sure that I'm dealing the absolute most amount of damage that I possibly can. And I would suggest saving some of the items like Lemo. So right away, got the change, pick up my key orbs. He you know, doing a pretty decent job here of maxing out. Then I use my second one. Even though it doesn't stack, there's another character that's able to gain that. So that's what I wanted to go with, and then turning around and doing my hit. Not a big deal. So 5.3 million coming up from Broly, where he's not going to kill everyone. I mean, there's 15 million on that, and then 29 million. Now, again, if you know, here you really want to try to get everything set up. So he just crits everybody for 10 million. And I thought maybe he does kill him. Ah, no, never mind. He does kill him. So, any which way, that's pretty much it. Pretty cool. I want to try to get out something for the other ones. But if you haven't done so already, make sure you go down and hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that I'm uploading a new video. But otherwise, that's it. That's today's video. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.